had forgotten to turn YouTube on. So now YouTube's running. Yeah, the red out and blackout stuff on this is pretty intense. Ooh. Alright, those frames are... What the? PTU, everybody. That was amazing. I just poofed in air. Well, that was interesting and kind of a waste of time. So I'm curious if anybody else out there has VR, has used Star Citizen with VR. I mean, it's brand new. Not many people have at this point. Yeah, some of these transitional things can be pretty rough on the frame rate. I think that's more of a Star Citizen thing than the VR though. Good thing is, they seem to have fixed whatever was causing the interaction lag in PTU. Because there for a while it was like you'd walk up to the thing and wait for it to let you highlight it, and you'd be stuck there for several seconds while it just hung. And I kind of like the this functionality of, so I've got my head swivel, so I can just run around with my head, but I can also use the mouse to control my ups and downs and left and right. You can lock it so it's just parallel movement, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it this way better. I don't know why, but it works well enough for me. And I haven't had any problems with motion sickness or anything like that, personally. That's going to be kind of a person-to-person thing. Like, my wife can't handle VR for very long. She does okay in Beat Saber, but anything else, she even gets sick just running around watching Star Citizen without VR. Pretty tight. So far, between the flying around Microtech, going up to the space station, looks like I'm averaging 37 FPS with my current settings. Not bad, and it feels very playable. I really do want to get this thing into some combat though, like space combat. But since they don't have the bounty hunter missions available at the moment, I'm not sure where I can find that. I had to get a little creative with my capture setup to stream the VR and still have audio in game because I use a separate streaming PC, and it was giving me trouble where, like, I guess the HDMI bandwidth that was carrying the audio signal to the streaming PC was getting overwhelmed. Once I connected, oh, this person looks like they're in VR too, the way they're looking out. Yo. They got their head like staring up. Maybe they just don't know what they're doing. That happens sometimes, especially in this game.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
55. Have to claim that.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Remember,
Thank you.
your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch.
Oh, let's see. We could pull like
Welcome
one of the razors.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
That one blew up earlier.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Pull out the stealth.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
From all of us at Micro,
Your vehicle has been replaced.
No, VR or not, in PTU at least, there always seems to be a little bit of frame lag when you first get into your hangar. Wonder if that just has to do with the way they do the instancing. Oh, that's pretty interesting because you've got this hoo-hoo. You're like right there. Wonder. Seems like I'd hit my head on that, huh? It's so close. That's crazy. Oh, this thing comes preloaded with. Are those scatter guns? I think they are. Ugh. Let's see. Oh yeah. Freaking scatter guns, those are useless. Well, at least I don't seem to have very good luck with them. Waiting in hangar queue. Yeah, it's interesting when you've got an actual cockpit around you like this. Looks pretty good though. I like carbon fiber. Almost feels more realistic like this because I hit my head on the back of my cockpit seat in real life. Seems like that's what would happen in the ship too, huh? Almost there. We're getting close. It's taking its sweet time, huh? There we go. We can always go into this mode, which is kind of nice. Try going somewhere a little more sightseeing. Another ship coming in. Can't remember the name of it. There's like a river. I'll have to look for it. Logistics depot. The mining facility. Nope. Necropolis. I don't even know what's there. I don't remember. Wait, emergency shelter, Clearview emergency shelter. There's like a no. Shoot them. Barons. Colors regret. That doesn't sound very. There's a Grey Cat station. Those are hostile. The data center. Yellow bottom. I have no idea what that is. Let's go find out. Oh, that's cool. I can actually look back and see the whole ship from this camera view. That's pretty sick. And it's in daylight. Wind. Oh, let's just hope we don't blow up at random while we come in. This is like one of the shanty towns or something. Oh, no? What is this? Oh, interesting. Oh, is this like FPS missions here or something? Are there hostels? That is one thing they've taken away with the VR. I'm not sure why it's not functioning, but they won't let you zoom in. So I'm in precision mode. I should be able to hold that button and zoom in a little further, but it does not. It will not. If there's any like loot crates here. I don't see any hostels. I'm completely unarmed, and that was, I caught on something. That was excellent. Wonder if I broke anything. What the? Okay. So let's exit the ship. Oh yeah, I can put my helmet on. I hotkeyed it to my mouse. Nice. Hey. If there's like missions that spawn here or something, or if it's just here to be eye candy. Oh. Interesting. That's actually, I think this works better in VR than they do normally. Yeah, there aren't any interactions here to like open this up. Global power generated power. This is like supposed to be a power station. I guess that would make sense. Only one's blown out. Alright, I don't see any loot crates or anything. So we'll go check something else out. Oh, I'd left my engines on. Turn off coupling for a little bit better flying experience. So I'm kind of curious to see the surface when it's fully loaded in. Might be worth landing just to look around and see it in VR. I'm not Captain Burks. Meaning, I don't land super soft all the time. Might even have a slight reputation for doing the opposite. One of my problems is I fly a lot of really big ships, and I don't often get into my little ships, and so they're a lot more sensitive. Ooh, cows. Oh, I wonder, they had harvestables at one point. I think those are the space cows. What's up? Oh, I don't have any way to store because I'm just wearing a racing suit. doesn't even give me an option to like, come on. Am I just too far? Too close? What? There we go. Yeah, I can't even inspect. It's like store or nothing. Bummer. Oh, look at that fidelity. Okay, I'm good. Really looking forward to the new Planet Tech. Yet another systemic change in how they build these things. Right. I want to see if we can find some water. Harper's Point. Here's one I found one day that was really cool. I'm not going back to Ghost Hollow. That's what put me up. Through no fault of my own. Astor's Clearing. I'm curious about Harper's Point. It's gonna be dark. It'd be kind of interesting too. I mean, this is all testing, finding out how Star Citizen handles VR in these different situations. So seeing if flying in the dark in VR is as ridiculously difficult as it is in not dark or in non-VR. There's a lot of ships around here. This looks like it's a little shanty town. Oh. Oh, that was the wrong button. Right. I don't know if this does me any. Oh yeah. It does something at least. Oh, it is like a little lake. But yeah, I'm gonna slow way down. See if we can get up on the some plants hovering above the water. there's something that feeds this. So, yeah, in VR, I mean, it's still dark. It's very dark. But the contrast shows up a little better than on my normal setup somehow. So this is actually easier to manage. I really need to adjust my stick curves. I've got them way too sensitive at the beginning. We're just going to try and follow this river without blowing up. Because doing the low flying in VR is a completely different experience. Ah. I didn't see that coming. I don't know how I hit it, but apparently I did. My bad, chat. All right, we'll respawn again. Look for something else. If you have any questions about the VR experience, chat up. I've got a bunch, like a handful of you watching on YouTube at least. Twitch is a little competitive to try and stream this time of day for me. There's too many big streamers doing Star Citizen during the day. There we go. Maybe I should gear up. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Maybe suit up and try a little FPS in VR. That'd be nuts. I don't think it would go very well in my favor, but flying isn't doing all that great right now either. Low elevator.
Hey there.
This will get some ammo real quick since it's PTU and it resets every time they do an update. Ooh, that's pretty washed out. Let's see. Pulverizer. That's what we want. Try some
Smart buy.
P6.
Nice choice.
Cruise.
Nice choice.
All right.
Replay so far?
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
The Star Citizen beard made
Capsule
me want to
now
grow my
approaching
mustache
station.
out.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station. Interesting thing is they haven't implemented the head tracking external view yet when you turn your head in VR. I think I saw something about Sylvan saying they just hadn't put that in yet. One thing that's kind of weird right now is this inventory interface. I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know if that's a setting that I need to fix, but I don't like it. Anyway, I think we got to switch undersuits to something that can actually... Racing suits like limited. Just do a solid helmet. Keep it simple. I'll do light arms, light legs, and a heavy backpack. Pardon my color scheme. That's great. Weapons. Let's see. Primary. Oh dear, that's not going to work very good, is it? Should have polarizer around here somewhere. They really need a texture search for this so I can filter it out. Holy crap. What am I supposed to do with this? It's like all the guns stacked up on one thing. Oh my. Okay. I've got a plan. It's not a clever plan. But it is a plan. We'll go down to the hangar, and I'll just dump everything on the floor that I can find. Meh. That dude does not look happy. Hey.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Be careful what you say.
that's horrible. Okay. That'd be great if that's what I grabbed. Wink. Oh no, not my backpack. Plan backfired. Huh. Never even done that before. Did I put it back on? Or did it poof? Oh, I grabbed it. I'm holding it. Okay. Can we equip it? Oh, this is so much for my clever plan, hey? Can I cheat since this is VR? There we go. Equip, please. You gonna work? All right. How about? Oh, it's like bugged out. It won't let me equip it. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's try dropping it again. I wonder if having the gun attached after dropping it keeps me from re-equipping it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I totally... Well, it was nice while it lasted. Loot? And there's nothing in it, but there's something on it. Ah, that's a fun bug. Okay. Alright, I guess we're dropping that. We'll go back to customize. Armor, undersuits, backpacks. And we'll just grab one of these. Since we're doing so good with our color matching today. Technology, weapons, primary again. Should have just grabbed P6 armor, ammo. This is good troubleshooting in its own right. Oh my gosh. It's on the last page. Was that a P6? No, that's an A4. AO3. AO3. Take that. Can't tell what that is. That's oh, that's a P8. Okay. Just, oh, I didn't want a P8, did I? Interesting. It won't let me grab the other thing. Okay. Get rid of that. I'm gonna just crash this out. The brute force. F55. Well, we could always just take a random whatever, and then go to a site and try and survive and get our own ammo loot. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
5.
Your vehicle has been invested.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. The Morozov armor, like, that's not me being... That's realistic. That's how far it sticks out on your chest anyway. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright. What about... Oh, I don't dare. I was going to get some crews. And, you know, I need a med gun. I should have just bought it at the store. That would have been one way to get it. Without having to sift through all that garbage. Interesting bugs, at the very least. So, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think the inventory was doing that the first day that I tried this out in VR. Oh! Holy crap. Speak of the... You know what? Here's my genius brain. I wonder if I go into the alternate mode, if that changes it. Oh, that totally fixes it. Okay. Alright, let's do that. So, we're in weapons. I guess I bought a few of those. Okay. Workaround. That's nice. So what I'm looking for is my pulverizer. It should stand out like a sore thumb because it's like one of the subscriber gear ones. It's just too bad I can't. Okay, we need a knife. Oh, there it is. There's my baby. That gun is bomb bad. If you haven't used it yet, use it. It's amazing. It's a 50 caliber LMG. It is freaking heavy. It hits hard. Okay, let's split some of this out. Can't see how much I'm splitting, but that's a known bug. All right. Go, and then try and find a P6 real quick. Think I got enough fire extinguishers? For a P6LR. And a med gun. Let's see, that's a P6LR. Okay, let's drop the P8. Take the P6 and ammo. Split in some of that. Okay, cool. Now the last thing I need is one of my med guns. There we go. And maybe a tractor beam, huh? Utility. There. Okay, should be good. Oh, iron sights. No, no. I bet they're doing the update. All that work. They were pending an update. So that was inevitable. But they're probably pushing an update to PTU. We'll find out. Right. Sometimes we have to plug out. At least close it. Maybe just closing it'll do it. There's probably like a little lag time. They don't necessarily update it right away. Like it pushes out and you don't necessarily see it right away, I guess is the way to put that. So one thing I did too on my gaming PC is I took it down to one monitor to help the stability. I got that tip from a buddy of mine, Lions Den Gaming. He remembered that was a thing with Pimax where it can be a little more unstable if you have multi-monitor support going on the computer. There we go. There's the update. Let my org know they pushed it. That'll fix that inventory bug. At least it's going kind of not super slow. So anybody out there, can I get some feedback on audio levels? Like music versus voice versus game noise? Is the music too loud? We doing okay? I would appreciate the feedback. Fact. I'm going to pause that music so we can listen to some Star Citizen music instead while this is updating. Oh. It's got the 4 gig download. Okay, this is going to take a minute. We are on gig fiber, so could be worse. Ooh, this is also a good opportunity to swap out the headset battery since I just noticed it's a little bit low. That's a fun thing with the Pimax crystal, and think it's the same with the Crystal Light and the Crystal Super, is that they've got these batteries in the back, and you do chew through them pretty quickly, considering it's a wired headset. Chugging along, getting a little maintenance done. So with Pimax headsets, you get this Pimax interface, and you can see when it boots up. Connecting, cool. I've got Steam VR running too, off to the side. Cool, fresh headset. I have to probably readjust my overlay. Let me do that while we're waiting. Oh, definitely. There it is. Cool. It's also got a cool like pass-through feature. The Crystal does, so I can like tap and it puts me on the black and white external cameras and I can see what's going on there. It's not super high resolution or anything, but you can at least, like, if you're disoriented or don't know where you're at, you can at least do that. Cool. Almost there. Right there at the edge. Fresh update. Is it going to make it? I think it's working. All right. Yeah. We're in. Oh, it's got to optimize the shaders again. Every time. Let's just go look at this and make sure we're squared away here. Stone Vulcan, borderless, yeah. Sweetheart. Nice. I was doing the stream and then they pushed an update, so killed everything. But what's our timeline looking like?
Got here, so
Okay. All right.
program window.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Limp. Okay, cool. Thanks, hon. All right. I guess we're going to do Levski this time. So we can do a little flying around in VR around Levski. That would be nice. So my wife had this crazy idea of going roller skating tonight. So she's going to kick me off in a little bit to go do that. A couple of our kids. Should be fun though. I haven't been roller skating in ages. Hey, Scott, good to see you, man. Actually got chat here through the VR headset in an overlay. So that's kind of cool. Oh, look. We made it. All right.
Welcome.
Oh my
to the
gosh, you can
ASOC
barely.
vehicle retrieval system.
This is worse than Pyro. Holy crap. Let's see. What would be? Oh yeah, let's just do a Razor. Okay, I'm curious if they fixed that inventory bug with this new push. Nope, still here. Okay. Oh, good. Did I get a cat in my lap? This is Tango. Hi, buddy. Hey, sweetie pie. He's a good boy. That's what that pass-through is good for. I can see that I've got a cat in my lap. How cool is that? Okay. Man, this is so dark and ominous looking inside this asteroid. That's awesome. Your ears are cold, bud. You've been outside, huh? So what you got going on tonight, Scott? Can you hear the game okay? Like, I got the audio issues fixed, I believe. I had to do some fancy cable routing and change the way that worked. My HDMI audio through my when I hook up the VR headset, I guess the 3090 HDMI bandwidth can't handle it, that throughput with the audio for some reason, plus the VR to the streaming computer. So I had to switch to an analog setup. They just pushed this update like now, like within the last 30 minutes. And I would guess, I don't know, man. It's doing pretty well. Like, I don't think VR is going to be what what determines if it comes out or not. So maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I think it would be this week. I know they definitely want to get it out before Christmas, and I think everybody would be very glad to have it out before Christmas.
You're clear to take off.
Launch sequence complete.
We're still a couple weeks out from that. I'd be surprised if it doesn't come out this week, though.
Landing gear up.
You know, the Razor doesn't have the best visibility,
Good luck out there.
but I can go into precision mode, and now I can see everything. How cool is that? So what's going on with these? Are these like cargo pads or what? In the right place? There it is. $15 what? Are these just small hangers? Oh, okay. I bet that's all that is. Skin VR. Can't wait till we get some planets in Nix. How cool will that be, huh? Oh, cool. Arc Raiders, man. It looks like a really, really fun game. I have not played it, but I have many friends that do, and a nephew that loves it. Could switch. You know, flying decoupled in space scares me. I'm coupled right now, but I kind of want to try it. Decoupled in atmosphere is a little easier because you have the atmospheric drag. It makes things a little more predictable. But just drifting. Expect I'll blow up pretty quick. Trying to fly decoupled in space. This VR really feels phenomenal, though. It's super awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on music again. There it is. Whoa, yep, that's gonna get me killed. I don't know how pretty that looks on stream, but this looks gorgeous from here in VR. So what's the update with Arc Raiders? Is it like new content or new functionality? What are they throwing in there? Ooh, I haven't I haven't QT'd in VR yet. That'd be something. Okay, let's try that. Oh yeah, going through the jump point. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Before the wife kicks me off. Let's go through the jump point in quantum. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get there. So check this out, Scott. I can turn around. So I'm in the this nose cam thing for the ship. Precision mode, basically. But from precision mode, I can look in VR and see my ship. How cool is that? I know. I'm a nerd. But I play Star Citizen, so of course I am. That's not too slow for a little fighter, little stealth fighter. I'm just going to run into my microphone. So on the Pimax headset, I can do this tap thing, and it gives me pass through on the black and white cameras, so I can see what's around me in real life. There we go. So it's kind of handy. Where's the jump point? I think it'd be fairly obvious around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. This thing accelerates so freaking fast, it's gonna make me black out. Gotta switch to... Let's go. All right. Jump point in VR. Engage. Oh my goodness. That's as hard to see through in VR as it is normally. Whatever you do, don't cross the streams. You know, this is truly harder in smaller ships. It's like they don't give you enough buffer space around the small ship, so somehow you don't feel like you're running into the wall, but you take some damage. The big ships, they must give you a little more like leniency there. I feel like this was easier in VR. Just my opinion. That was cool. Hitting the button. Okay, there we go. That canopy is so close to my face in VR. It's nuts. See, that alarm's going off. I have no idea what I'm close to. I feel like I'm like right in the path where I should be. Look to the side, but I'm scared I'm gonna wreck if I do. It's kind of cool looking. Oh yeah. You really do have to give like active input the entire time, or it'll just yoink you. That was cool. Oh, it just like straight up closes on you. And you come out not necessarily directly out of the point. Interesting. I didn't know that. New information. Okay, do I not get any? Oh, don't black out. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do the search for Levski thing. Coming into Levski in Quantum is pretty cool because you can see that asteroid belt where, yeah, I guess that's what it is. Even if it's big chunks of ice, still asteroids, ice asteroids. Is the only difference between an asteroid and a comet a velocity and some sort of orbit? Sounds like a question for Gemini. So what's better, that view or this view? The belt. That's where it says it. I was looking for the flight mode. It's down in the bottom left.
Landing gear down.
Trying to remember where those landing pads are with the cargo base. Oh, I think this is them. Yeah, that's it. You see that? I feathered that off right before I would say that's skill, but it was like 60% luck. We about there, babe?
Yep. I think we're gonna be ready in just a minute.
Okay. All right. Asteroids are mostly metal. Comets are mostly ice. All right. 3 Atlas is sort of testing that rule right. True story. All right. Well, this was a little short-term stream just to kind of demonstrate some of the VR stuff. I don't know how many streamers out there doing VR or doing Star Citizen can do VR, because it does take kind of a robust setup to be able to pull it off. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'm going to call it a night and go hang out with the family.